Hello and welcome to Thrapston Town Council's Town Talk. You will see and hear updates from a selection of town councillors on last year, as well as a look ahead to the forthcoming year. The agenda for the presentation is on the screen now. We will start with a message from the former chairman of Thrapston Town Council, Councillor Karen Drayton. Please note, Karen was the chairman and mayor of Thrapston at the time of the recording.
As with many events, we have not been able to meet in person this time, so we have gone virtual instead. It is so hard now to imagine life without coronavirus. It has and will continue to dominate all areas of our lives for the foreseeable future. At times like these, we are all much stronger together than our constituent parts. Having lived in Thrapston for 30 years this year, I know what a close-knit community we are, some say like a big village. The acts of kindness, practical support and goodwill is self-evident. During the last year, we have actively promoted our local shops and businesses and have supported them during periods of trading. As a council, we care very much about our high street, promoting our local shops, also to encourage us all to use local tradespeople. During 2020, we have acquired land at Water's Edge, Meadow Lane and Foundry Walk. These areas are now managed by our grounds maintenance contract. With all what is going on around us with coronavirus, it is so wonderful that Thrapston has its own food bank. There are many families and individuals in Thrapston and the surrounding district who are financially struggling to support their families. This is indeed a time when our attention needs to be turned towards those with the greatest need. This is a time to give thanks to all those who offered their time and resources setting up the food bank to serve those in the greatest need. On behalf of the community of Thrapston, thank you. We would also like to thank all those who have stepped up to the plate by supporting people in need in our community. Our local key workers are worthy of a mention. We are very proud of you. There are far too many to mention by name, but thank you. It has been greatly appreciated. These are difficult times for us all. It has affected us all in so many ways. Not being able to go about our daily activities, meeting our families, friends and colleagues. Our well-being is very important, particularly our mental health. We are so fortunate to have so many wonderful walks and cycle routes in our area. As a council, we are very aware of our community responsibilities in providing well-managed open spaces for all the family. We actively encourage you to use all that nature has to offer on our doorstep. If you need help with your mental health, you can contact Mental Health Navigator on 0800 448 0828. I will say that again, 0800 448 0828, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You may have noticed the new preschool installation in the Peace Park. This I know has been welcomed by many families who have young children. We have planned to have a celebratory festival, Party in the Park, to commemorate 100 years of the Peace Park. Due to the pandemic, this was postponed. The park was purchased by public subscription in 1920 to commemorate the end of World War I. Our planned commemorative installation is the Centenary Walk along the side of Huntingdon Road. It will include 3 seated areas, a sensory garden, a poppy-shaped garden and a sunken rose garden. There will be integrated water features within the installations. It has been an amazing privilege to serve our town as Mayor and Chairman of the Council for 2 years. Little did we know 2 years ago what was to come. The world has flipped on its axis. I have been extremely humbled by the support encouragement, and faith in carrying out these responsibilities. Thank you. May I wish you all a peaceful year in the hope for a brighter future.
And now we have the Town Awards presented by Councillor Draycott.
This year we were delighted to receive so many nominations to Thrapston Town Awards. Each year we highlight the great work undertaken by residents and groups within our community to shine a light on their hard work. There were lots of worthy nominations, and we would like to thank everyone who took the time to let us know about the fantastic work being done in our town. Thrapston Town Council voted to award the following 4 town awards for service to the community. Grace Bradshaw. Grace set herself a challenge to run 60 kilometres over the month of December to raise money for Thrapston Food Bank. Grace not only met her target, £250, but she smashed it and ended up handing over £980 to the cause. I know the food bank were very grateful for the donation, and we would like to thank Grace for thinking of others and for going to such efforts. The Rotary Club of Thrapston and Raunds. The Rotary Club has been out in all weathers supporting the local vaccine rollout at Nin Valley Surgery, marshalling the car park and queues. Their support has helped to make the local vaccination effort a smooth and efficient service. Thank you to all who volunteered. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Sonia James. Sonia has gone above and beyond helping with the vaccination programme and supporting the community first responders. One of the residents who nominated Sonia praised her dedication and commitment to supporting the vulnerable through COVID-19. From everyone in the town, thank you, Sonia. Sophie Starsmore. Sophie was swift to act following the vandalism of the Silent Soldier by the War Memorial on Coronation Gardens. Sophie set up a GoFundMe page to raise money for a replacement. The resident who nominated Sophie said, "Sophie is the sort of person who always goes the extra mile and will do anything she can to help." Sophie has since worked closely with councillors to plan how best to spend the funds raised. Thank you for your community spirit, Sophie. Thank you again to all who nominated their local heroes, and congratulations to all our award winners. You truly are an asset to our town.
And now, Councillor Alan Winter, member of the Finance and Devolution Committee, with a look at the finances for the last year and for 2021 to 2022. At the time of the recording, Alan was chair of the committee from the 2020 to 2021 financial year.
Hi everyone. The Council's finances over the past year have once again proven to be resilient in what has certainly been a challenging year for everyone. In summary, our opening balance in April 2020 was £761,670. Having received a precept in 2020-2021 of £371,236, we also received funding of £30,814 and other income of £10,658. Our total spend for the year was £470,982, leaving us with a closing balance of £703,396. Of the closing balance, this money is earmarked for future projects and enhancement in the town. These include repairs and maintenance to Town Council buildings and land, additional CCTV and upgrades, community hub, IT support and upgrades, traffic calming measures, and completion of the Peace Park project. For the coming year, 2021-2022, The council approved a precept of £380,649. This is a slight increase of 2.53% on the previous year. However, due to the increase in properties throughout the town, residents should see no increase in their council tax that is allocated to the town council. In fact, there should be a small decrease in the town council's element of the bill based on Band E equivalent properties. The majority of the residents' council tax is still set by Northamptonshire Council for services including fire and rescue, education, emergency planning, highways and social services. As a town council, we are still facing some uncertainty due to the new unitary councils in Northamptonshire that came into effect on the 1st of April. Whatever changes this may bring, we as a town council remain committed to providing the best service we can for the Thrapston and its residents, including trying to fill any gaps that may be created by the new unitary councils. To reassure residents, all monies raised through the precept requested by the town council is totally for the benefit of the town and those that live here. A breakdown of our budget, year-end accounts and monthly reconciliations can be found on our website, www.thrapstontowncouncil.gov.uk. As always, the town council works continuously on reviewing the budget and spending without creating detrimental effect on what services that we provide. We remain committed to keeping a watchful eye on all our projections and exercise due governance in all our budgets and internal and external audits. Much of the work guiding our councillors through the regulations, finance risks and controls lies with our town clerk and responsible finance officer, Linda Marshall, for whom we are extremely grateful. I'd like to take this opportunity of thanking my colleagues on the Finance and Devolution Committee, as well as the rest of the town councillors for all their support and hard work throughout the past year. I would like to remind residents that the council information in the form of minutes, statements of accounts, and in particular auditors' reports are available all via our website. All town council meetings, including committee meetings, are open to members of the public to attend. Thank you.
As you may know, we provide dog waste bags free of charge to help keep Thrapston tidy. You can collect these bags from Healthy Pet Supplies on Huntingdon Road and Thrapston Farm and Garden located on Midland Road. Thanks to the generous donations from residents, we were able to donate £1,106.39 to this year's chosen charity, which is Hearing Dogs for Deaf People. For the next year, councillors have chosen Brook Farm Animal Sanctuary in Raunds as the charity the town will support. So please keep those donations coming, they are much appreciated. Thank you. Next up we have Councillor Val Carter, Chairman and Mayor of Thrapston, to look at the upcoming year. At the time of the recording, Val was Vice Chair and Deputy Mayor.
Good evening, and can I take this opportunity to thank you, Karen, for your service and diligence as Mayor and Chairman for the past 2 years. None of us could have predicted the last year, but with the fast and effective vaccine rollout we are seeing here and elsewhere, we can now look forward and tentatively make plans in our lives and in the town. Local government in Northamptonshire is seeing its biggest change in over 40 years. The 8 existing councils as of the 1st of April ceased to exist and became part of 2 unitary councils, West Northamptonshire Unitary Council and North Northamptonshire Unitary Council. East Northampton Council, along with Kettering, Corby and Wellingborough, became part of North Northamptonshire Unitary Council, who will be responsible for delivering public services provided to residents in this area. A Children's Trust has also been created to provide vital services for young people countywide. Thrapston has recently been voted the best place to live in Northamptonshire by Muddy Stilettos, who rate places to live, restaurants, schools, shops, etc. across 25 counties. Thrapston is described as nestled in the arms on the winding River Nen, with a fab indie high street, bijou historic centre and a vibrant community spirit, a worthy winner. I believe that sums us up nicely, and the Town Council have played their part by being proactive in supporting businesses and the community. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the council staff who work behind the scenes to keep our local services running effectively and strive to make Thrapston a better place to live, work and visit. Our facilities team oversee works in all our parks and open spaces, and I hope you will agree, along with the contractors, do an excellent job. We welcome new residents to our town from the ongoing housing developments, who I am sure will enjoy our high street of diverse and independent shops, the food outlets and the pubs when they remain fully open again. Library volunteers are working hard too to keep the library running and would value your visit and support. The Plaza Community Centre will reopen when restrictions allow, and groups and gatherings will be able to enjoy this great facility again. A perfect venue for a family celebration or just a party with friends. As many of you know, our silent soldier at the War Memorial was vandalised in November last year. A young mum, Sophie Starsmore, was so upset by this that she set up a GoFundMe page to raise funds for it to be replaced. Just under £5,000 was raised by the Thrapston community and beyond. 4 silent soldiers were then generously donated to the council. Discussions took place between Sophie and council as to what the fund could be utilised for, and it was agreed that a memorial with the names of the war dead would be a fitting tribute. Several designs and quotes were obtained, and again, after consultation with Sophie, a contractor and design was agreed. The work will be undertaken later in the year. With the government roadmap announcement and COVID guidance permitting, a party in the park is planned for Saturday, September the 18th, when we will hopefully be able to enjoy all the enhancements in the Peace Park Karen mentioned. Fireworks on the 5th of November and the Christmas event Saturday the 27th of November are planned to go ahead again too, if guidance permits. 2021 will be a year to celebrate life, loved ones and this great community we live in. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the presentation. We hope you found it informative. If you have any questions regarding the presentation or would just like to get in touch for any reason, then the contact details are on the screen now. You can also make contact for our Facebook page. Thank you.